Here's why I love the DAS Keyboard 4 Ultimate Mechanical Keyboard. There are two versions of the DAS Keyboard 4. The Ultimate version has these blank keycaps, and the DAS Keyboard 4 Professional has the normal characters printed on the keycaps. Both are around $170, and I have links to them in the video description below. This video is not sponsored. I bought the DAS Keyboard 4 Ultimate about 3.5 years ago when I started taking my stand-up comedy more seriously. I knew that I was going to spend more time writing jokes, so I wanted something that will give me a more comfortable typing experience. And I've been using the DAS Keyboard 4 Ultimate as my day-to-day keyboard ever since. The most notable feature of this keyboard is the blank keycaps. I think this looks great, and if you know how to touch type, this is a great choice for you. I picked the version with the Cherry MX Brown switches, which are super comfortable to type on. This keyboard is also available with the Cherry MX Blue switches. In the top right corner of the keyboard, we find these media buttons. There's previous, play pause, next, and mute. And there is also a sleep button. But the most prominent feature in this part of the keyboard is this oversized volume button. You can use it either from the side or from the top of the keyboard. You connect the keyboard with the USB 3 cable, so you never have to worry about running out of batteries. The USB 3.0 connection is important for one more reason. On the back of the keyboard, we have two USB 3.0 ports. I find them very useful for USB sticks or for plugging in my memory card reader. In the box, you also get this stand. You can attach it to the bottom of the keyboard and it will snap in magnetically. And you can use it to increase the angle of the keyboard. Plus, it's also a ruler. Now let's listen to the sounds of the DAS Keyboard 4 Ultimate with its MX Brown switches. For this clip, I have switched off all the filters that I usually use when recording video. Here are the pros and cons of the DAS Keyboard 4 Ultimate. Number one, it feels great to type on. This is a very comfortable keyboard. Number two is the build quality. This is much heavier than any other keyboard I've used in the past, and it feels like a super robust product. Number three is the blank keycaps. They not only look great, but they are even kind of a security feature. Because there's no characters on the keys, most people will not be able to use your computer. Many people say that they can touch type, but when they're faced with blank keycaps, most people cannot touch type. As for the cons, the first thing that comes to mind is that this keyboard is quite difficult to clean. The black finish will show dirt instantly, and it is quite challenging to get in between those keys to properly clean it. I tried my best to clean the keyboard before I took these photos, but as you can see, the result was not perfect. Another thing that you could consider as a con is that if you've used a lower profile keyboard in the past like I did, there can be a bit of a learning curve when using this type of keyboard. For typing, this was never a problem for me. I found the experience brilliant immediately, but for gaming, it took me quite a long while to adjust to this style of keyboard. Then we have the loudness of the keys. For me, this is not a con because I wanted a clicky keyboard, but it may not be the right fit for every application. For example, if you're live streaming or video conferencing and you don't want the key sounds to be heard, then this may not be the right choice for you. I use the keys to switch between scenes when I'm live streaming, and when people can hear the keystrokes, it kind of breaks the immersion a little bit. Overall though, after 3.5 years of daily use, I am extremely happy with the DAS Keyboard 4 Ultimate, and I would recommend it to anybody who wants a high-quality mechanical keyboard. Learn more about pricing and availability with the links in the video description below. Another product that I love is this microphone arm I'm using. This is the Elgato Wave mic arm. Click or tap the screen right here for my full review of the Elgato Wave mic arm. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Markus Seppälä, and I will see you in the next video.